Seniors, don't forget to go up and get the 2 items that you need for the ceremony here, and then bring them back to your chairs wherever you're seated.
May I have your attention, please? Be seated. Good evening and welcome. My name is Mia Barba, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Mistress of Ceremonies for our awards ceremony this evening. To begin our program, I would like to introduce Angelina Turcott, who will lead us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, you have shepherded us through the anxiety of entering our freshman year, through the obstacles presented by online learning during our sophomore year, through the adaptations that came with the return to normalcy during our junior year, and through the difficulties of decision-making during our senior year. You have blessed us with dedicated administrators, teachers, role models, classmates, and a school community that has truly valued each and every one of us as individuals. You have given us a home, a family that will continue to support us for the rest of our lives. You have witnessed the formation of lifelong friendships, the triumphs associated with good days, and the hard lessons we've had to learn from bad ones. You have been with us through the development of skills and talents that will guide us into our futures. And now, Lord, you will watch us as we take flight, leaving the nest to discover the wonderful plans that you have in store for us. As we begin the next chapter in our lives, we ask that you help us to be the reason that we wake up every day with a positive attitude. Help us to be the reason that others feel welcome and inspired. Help us to be the reason for positive change in our communities. Help us to be the reason that little by little, our world becomes a better and brighter place. Amen.
Thank you, Angelina. I now introduce Mrs. Brenda Poznansky, Director of School Counseling and Admission, to present our first set of awards.
Good evening. At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Dan Gorell to come forward for the 12-year Catholic School Chords.
Good evening. We are excited to recognize a number of 12-year graduates of Catholic schools by presenting them with a special graduation chord. We want to acknowledge this commitment of over a decade by the parents of these students, as well as these students' contribution to their schools. Please hold your applause until all students have been called. Students, please come to the front when called and remain at the front for a group photo. Chase Amaral. Santiago Annunziato, Lydia Bollingal, Evan Basantes, Patrick Bowden, Joseph Bellavance, Daniel Bentley, Rachel Bolger, Gavin Bombara, Laura Bucci, Sean Kearns, Dylan Campbell, Carlo Catalan, Warren Chen, Zachary Connerty, Nicholas Currier, Catherine Daly, Jao D'Souza, Ryan Delaney, Brenna Daniil, Brendan Dion, Stefan Duncan, Sean Finnegan, Shaylin Foley, Caitlin Forsyth, Maximilian Franco Gomez, Paulina Frasca, Olats Garay Lanzagorda, Cooper Granville, Kyle Grazer, Derek Griebel, Heather Harrington, Elizabeth Hemingway, Connor Hughes, Patrick Kelly, Ronak Lamba, Aiden Lorendo, William Moynihan, Miguel Oke, Gabrielle Olson, Alec Patel, Kendra Patel, Hannah Pavletich, Roger Plouffe III, Cameron Prangley, Christopher Prangley, Aditya Prasad, Shannon Riley, Ambrose Rockwell, Maya Shanahan, Taylor Sherry, Meghna Sridhar, Megan Stack, Ishan Suman, Joshua Taylor, Kalyan Thalai, William Thompson, Sage Underwood, Logan Vogel, Peter Wilson, Annika Winkleman, Aiden Witkowski, and Eliana Youssef. Congratulations.
Are you good? Good evening. On behalf of the counselors and the entire counseling department, I would like to congratulate all of you on your successful high school years and your upcoming graduation. What an exciting and celebrative time for you and your families. All you have accomplished and achieved is finally realized. Here we are, the night of baccalaureate mass and senior award ceremony, and just a day away from graduation. Amazing, after all the twists and turns during your high school years, you are here ready to launch into your future. However, you did not get here alone. You got here because many people believed in you, what you could accomplish, who you are and can be as a person, and they collectively committed to investing in your future. Be sure throughout this weekend and the rest of your life that you thank all the people who have given you support and love. Tell them often. They can never tire of hearing it. Please remember to also take time during all the festivities to pause, be present, and enjoy this wonderful moment. Find space to reflect on your path through high school. The hard work, the friends, the challenges, the successes, no matter how big or small, and envision the opportunities ahead. Try to always use good judgment and strive to be gracious and kind. And when times become a bit challenging, remember the words of Brother Larry. You will always be known, valued, and treasured, and most of all, loved at BG. This is always a wonderful night as we celebrate our soon-to-be graduates. Our students are bright, capable, prepared, and ready for all the new academic and personal challenges they will face. Each year, we are truly amazed at the caliber of our graduates. At this time, I'm happy to share with you the academic awards and scholarships received by our accomplished students. We are very proud of their success and achievement. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your award from one of the counselors. Each year, the Society of Women Engineers recognizes students who have achieved excellence in 3 years of science and mathematics. Students receive honors level, high honors, and highest honors designations. This year, the honor awards go to Katie Boudreau, Paulina Frasca, Jenna Lynch, Kendra Patel, Abigail Schott, Megan Stack, and Julia Sweeney. High honors is awarded to Mary Connolly, Nithitha Dinesh Kumar, Smriti Menon, Catriona Rowe. Highest honors is awarded to Mia Barba, Kara Connolly, Catherine Daly, Saya Young Rachel Lee, Isabella Reichard, Kaylee Skinner, Skylar Skinner, Angelina Turcott, and Eliana Youssef. The Presidential Silver Awards are given to senior students who have worked exceptionally hard academically while balancing many aspects of their lives. We ask that these students please come forward to receive their certificates from the counselors. This year's Presidential Silver Awards are awarded to Madeline Billings, Nicholas Capone, Veronica Geringer, Nicholas Courier, Brendan Dion, Reagan Gilmore, Heather Harrington, Hershey Jamla, Catherine Paveglio, Linsu Pham, Sage Underwood, and Kira Walsh. Please come forward to receive your certificate. As I mentioned, we are always incredibly impressed by our students' journey over 4 years and their accomplishments. This year, based on what the students reported to us, to date, Our seniors have received over $3.5 million in merit money from the colleges they apply to. This is truly amazing. The average award was over $20,000 a year. Congratulations to you all. In addition, many of our students apply for and are awarded outside scholarships to defray their college costs. These scholarships are based on the talents, academic success, and community commitments of the students. This list we know is far from complete, but we can only speak tonight based on what students have shared with us. When your name is called, please stand by your place to be recognized. I'm happy to share that Sophia Alton received the following scholarships: Assumption University Counselor Award, American Hellenic Educational Progressive Award, Family Scholarship, Order of the AHIPA Award, AHIPA Educational Foundation Scholarship, AHIPA District 9 Scholarship, Agape Scholarship, St. Philip Ladies Society Scholarship, Daughters of Penelope Scholarship, and Order of AHIPA Scholarship. She's been busy. Congratulations, Sophia. Carlo Catalan received the Church of St. Catherine Parish Tuition Scholarship and the Northeast CSI Scholarship. Patrick Bowden received the Dollars for Scholars Scholarship. No surprise here, Warren Chen was a recipient of the U.S. Senate Youth Program Scholarship. This year, Mary Connolly received the Nashua Lions Club Scholarship. Ashley Dean received the Pepperell Softball Scholarship and the Pepperell Community Arts Dan Temple Award. The Automotive Recyclers of Massachusetts Scholarship was awarded to Shaylee Foley. Aidan Lorendo received the Sons and Daughters of Italy in America Charitable and Educational Trust of the Grand Lodge of Massachusetts Scholarship. Colin Rourke received the Sean Levitt Scholarship, Soccer Scholarship, and the Pelham Police Relief Association Scholarship. Stephen Toom also received the Pelham Police Relief Association Scholarship. Congratulations. Meghna Shrithar received the President's Volunteer Service Award Gold Pin for volunteering over 250 hours. Very impressive. Thank you, Meghna. At this time, I'd like all of you to stand whose name was called to be recognized collectively. The World Academy Alumni Association honors an alumnus who graduated from BG with an award for their academic excellence and commitment to community. This year's recipient is Duran Hauyugi Morris. Duran, please come forward and receive your scholarship. And Sophia, please come receive. You have a certificate here, so please come forward. Congratulations to you all. You have done so well. Don't stop here. Continue to grow, achieve, excel, give back to your world as you strive to make it a better place. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Poznansky. Mr. Forrester will now introduce our next presenters.
Good evening. We are honored tonight to recognize two graduating seniors who have been acknowledged and accepted into two very prestigious and competitive military programs. The Reserve Officers Training Corps is an officer training program for college students who commit to serve in the United States military after college. There are over 1,700 civilian, military, and junior military colleges that host and participate in an ROTC program. The Army, Navy, and Air Force each have their own ROTC programs and scholarships. The ROTC scholarship is a highly competitive and difficult scholarship to earn. The scholarship covers the full cost of tuition, fees, and textbooks for 4 years, while also providing a monthly stipend for personal expenses. In addition to the academic component of the program, students receive military training. This includes leadership theory, field operations and tactics, health and physical fitness. In this way, ROTC programs bring elements of military life and service to the college experience. As part of their professional and leadership development training, ROTC cadets must participate in summer training at various locations each year. Students in Army ROTC attend basic camp in Fort Knox, Kentucky, which covers classroom and field training in an accelerated time frame of 4 weeks. The camp qualifies freshmen and sophomores for enrollment directly into the advanced course, which consists of elective courses taken in the last 2 years of college and a 5-week advanced summer program also conducted at Fort Knox. The advanced course also requires a commitment to serve as an officer in the Army after graduation. Over 3,000 students apply for Army ROTC scholarships each year, and only 30% receive a 4-year scholarship. Students who receive this scholarship score over 1,200 combined on the SAT, have well over a 3.7 GPA, and achieve a meritorious record in academic studies, extracurricular participation, and athletic activities, and have demonstrated exceptional leadership potential as well as expressed desire to serve as an officer in the United States Army. We are proud to acknowledge Dylan Young has received a full ROTC scholarship to Clarkson University worth over $400,000. Congratulations, Dylan. Come forward to receive your certificate. At this time, I would like to invite United States Air Force Lieutenant Colonel Dean Sabati to present our next honor. Sir?
Good evening. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Dean Sabati, and I'm here to present an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy to Kate Daly. As you might imagine, the Air Force has a lot of strict rules on how we do things, and so I have a script I'm going to have to read, but I'm going to go off the script for a few minutes to talk a little bit, because as I've talked before the awards tonight, I realized that although I know what the Air Force Academy is, and I know how hard it is to get into, I don't know that everyone out there does. So you apply to the Air Force Academy early in your summer before all of the other schools. And you're not applying to the academy, you're applying to get a nomination, right? You need to get a nomination from a senator or a congressman. And then once you get a nomination, which is a highly selective process with interviews that are extensive, then you are applying to the Air Force Academy and you have a nomination. But if you have a nomination, 1 out of 10 of those people at best probably get an appointment, to give you an idea of how selective it is. So it's really an amazing effort to get an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy, or West Point, where Connor's going next year for the prep school, or Coast Guard. Or Navy, beat Navy. Anyway, so it's super impressive. And I just wanted to get the gravity of that. The state of New Hampshire this year has four appointments to the United States Air Force Academy, to give you, some context. All right. So that was just ad-libbing, sorry. So Kate comes from an amazing family, right? I attended the other Nashua school back when I went to school, along with Kate's parents. And in fact, the first time that Kate reached out, she wanted to meet and talk about the Air Force Academy. Oftentimes, they'll do it during their sophomore or their junior year. And she was coming from practice. And I said, all right, that's fine, but I don't want to see you in your BG uniform. No, honestly, I love rivalries, right? Nashua High was a big rival of BG, and now my son goes to Bedford, and Bedford and BG are rivals. I just love the rivalries, and I embrace them like the service academies do, Air Force, Navy, Army. So without doubt, Kelly and Joe, Senator, I call her Senator a lot, and so it's weird for me to call her Kelly again. They were instrumental to get her where she is now. The whole family understands what service means. Joe's a retired Air Force A-10 pilot. Now he's a teacher, but what an amazing history he has. And Kelly is, of course, a former U.S. Senator. So that family understands the word service. Since meeting Kate, I've kept tabs on her. I've followed her amazing accomplishments on the field and on the court, oftentimes beating Bedford. And I could not have handpicked a better individual to go to my alma mater. In my personal letter to the admissions board, I described Kate as having all the things that will make her a great Air Force officer. She's intelligent, she's athletic, she's loyal, she's hardworking, she's trustworthy, she's unselfish, she demands a lot of herself and her teammates, and that has a way of causing teams to win, which you guys have seen. BG Athletics has definitely benefited from Kate's leadership and character on and off the field. Okay, now for my approved message. It is my pleasure today to represent the United States Air Force and the United States Space Force to present an appointment to the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This appointment is going to a very deserving young woman and is the equivalent of a 4-year full-ride scholarship at a top-tier university. The scholarship is worth over $416,000. Brenda, you're gonna need to add that to your numbers. I think it's gonna bring you to 4. The Air Force Academy accepts only the best of the best. This year, over 10,000 applicants, qualified applicants, 10,000 qualified applicants, only 1,250 were appointed to enter the academy. So you can see how truly outstanding Kate Daly is. This student will join the Long Blue Line, becoming an outstanding leader of character in the world's greatest air and space force. To develop as leaders, cadets at the Air Force Academy take part in a wide variety of programs, including flying aircraft, free-fall parachuting, competitive athletics, military training, foreign exchange programs all around the world with all of our allies. At the same time, they will attend classes ranging from aeronautical and electrical engineering to history and poli-sci. At the end of their 4 years, they'll have earned a Bachelor of Science degree in their choice of 31 majors and will be commissioned as second lieutenants in either the United States Space Force or the United States Air Force. For graduating cadets, the end of school is only the beginning of their adventure. They will take the skills and knowledge they developed at the Air Force Academy and will serve in one of 33 Air Force or Space Force officer career fields for the next 5 years, or longer if they choose. Some of us do. They will continue to develop leadership and professional expertise for as long as they serve as Air Force or Space Force officers. Graduates of the Air Force Academy have gone on to be Rhodes Scholars, titans of industry, politicians, generals, heroes, Sully, if anyone knows Sully, he's an Academy grad, athletes, and astronauts. I can't wait to see what great things Kate will do. So without further ado, on behalf of the President of the United States, Kate Daly is hereby appointed as a cadet in the United States Air Force Academy, class of 2027.
We are very proud of our students, and we thank them for their service to our country. We wish you both the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Forrester. The next part of this evening's program involves the announcements of special awards, scholarships, and the Bishop Girton Honor Awards. I invite Mr. Strinesty to present these awards.
Good evening, Cardinals, and welcome. Just a little note, we decided that we weren't willing to let you get out of here without one more episode of BG Traffic Gridlock. So thank you for your patience with that today. So good evening and welcome. This evening we are pleased to present a number of scholarships and awards. The Apex Oral Surgery Scholarship was established in 2022 by Dr. Torrio, Decato, Burke, Madden, and Farr, who are all board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgeons with practices in Nashua and Bedford, New Hampshire. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to attend a university, community college, or vocational school with the hopes of assisting young people who aspire to go into the field of science, healthcare, or dentistry. The recipient is a student who represents the core values of Bishop Girton High School and demonstrates personal integrity and overall concern for others. This year's Apex Oral Surgery Scholarship is presented to Paulina Fresca. The Stephen Boland Class of 1986 Cross Country Memorial Scholarship is presented in memory of Steve Boland, who is an avid runner and a 4-year letterman for both cross country and track. While returning from studying abroad, he was one of the casualties of the 1988 Lockerbie bombing tragedy. This scholarship, established by his parents and friends, keeps Steve's memory alive today and is awarded to a cross-country runner. The Stephen Boland Class of 1986 Memorial Cross Country Scholarship is presented by Mr. Ryan Brown, Athletic Director, to Emerson Warren. The Captain John A. Oganowski Scholarship was established by his family. Captain Oganowski was one of the pilots who died in the terrorist attack of September 11, 2001, and also the parent of 3 Bishop Girton graduates. The scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has contributed to the Bishop Girton community throughout his or her high school years, but who may not gain recognition in other forms. On behalf of the Oganowski family, this scholarship is presented to Haley Barker. The Coach Peter Smilkus Memorial Scholarship was established by the friends and family of Coach Smilkus, a longtime coach, mentor, and friend of the Bishop Girton basketball programs. This scholarship will be awarded to a graduating senior who is enrolling into the University of New Hampshire. Tonight's recipient of the Coach Smilkus Memorial Scholarship is Caroline Barabee. The first rule of baccalaureate awards is that the awards go to the people seated closest to the back of the room. The Christopher M. Griffin Class of 1979 Memorial Scholarship is presented to a student pursuing a college education and a career in the fine arts. This scholarship was established in September of 1986 by family, friends, and classmates after the sudden loss of Chris Griffin. This scholarship is funded through the proceeds of the annual Bishop Girton Alumni Association Griffin Memorial Golf Tournament that is held each August. The scholarship recipient is selected by the faculty of the Fine Arts Department. Tonight, the Christopher Griffin Memorial Scholarship is being presented by Fine Arts teacher Ms. Jennifer Karlstrom to Min Ko. The Robert Vokes Physics Scholarship was established by Judy Vokes, wife of Bob, along with their 3 children, Robert Jr., Mary, and Elizabeth, all Bishop Girton graduates. Bob was an active member of the Mount St. Mary and Bishop Girton school boards and was instrumental in the coordination of and execution of the merger between the 2 schools in the early 1990s. As a student of physics, Bob believed that the discipline of that foundational science enabled a student to find success in any career that they chose. This scholarship is awarded to the top scoring physics senior in the graduating class. This year's recipient of the $5,000 Robert Vokes Physics Scholarship is Siu Young Rachel Lee. And this just in, we have a bonus recipient. There are actually 2 recipients of the Coach Peter Smilkus Memorial Scholarship. The second recipient of the Coach Smilkus Memorial Scholarship is Ethan Labby. It's good to be giving out 82 versus 81 scholarships tonight. That was a joke. The Bishop Girton Board Alumni Award and Board of Directors Scholarship is awarded to students who've demonstrated leadership within the school community and who represent the values of Bishop Girton High School. We are pleased to recognize George Crawford Eng, and also pleased to offer an alumni award to Ainsley Therian. On behalf of the members of the junior class and the faculty and staff of Bishop Girton High School, We will now present the Senior Award. The recipient of this year's Senior Award exemplifies the qualities of leadership through all activities, most especially in contributing to the spirit of the school community and the support that we show to our students as they compete in various activities. This year's winner is truly an active member of the school community, is extremely loyal, has provided exceptional leadership in the student body, and has been an outstanding role model to the values of Bishop Girton High School. The winner is determined by a vote of the junior class and the faculty and staff. We are pleased to present this year's Senior Award to Ryan Delaney. The Cornerstone Award honors a student who is foundational to the school, its clubs and activities, and who in fact represents the values of the school both in word and in deed. It is a student who is not necessarily a captain or MVP of a team, president of a club, or honored by any other existing award. The award is determined by nominations of the faculty and staff, club moderators, and coaches. The person we honor with this award is present and engaged, works hard to make the school community a better place, and is a respected member of the senior class. This person is a cornerstone for the school and the school community. The winner of this award is selected by a vote of the faculty and staff. This year's Cornerstone Award is presented to Smriti Menon. Congratulations to all of the award winners we've recognized tonight. We have several additional awards that recognize seniors, awards for academic departments, scholar athletes, the Larry Elliott Loyalty Award, and the All Girton Award will be announced during the commencement ceremony on Sunday. Before we conclude the evening, on behalf of the administration, I want to thank the parents of Bishop Girton seniors who have made all kinds of sacrifices in choosing BG. I thank you for the trust that you have shown to us over the past 4 years, and most especially during some of the tumultuousness of the past few years. Thank you for sharing your sons and daughters with us so that they in turn could share their talents with the school community. Don't get up and leave yet. We have a couple more things after me. Sorry. We are confident in the difference that your students will make, and ultimately that difference is thanks to you as parents. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Strinisty. Good evening, parents, Bishop Girton faculty and staff, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Tonight, I have been asked to speak to you about a very important topic, one that we all rely on each and every day, one way or another: family. I am sure a different picture pops into every single one of your minds when I say the word family. Maybe you see your parents or siblings, or maybe you see your friends and teammates. A family can be anyone at any time or any place. It looks a little different for everyone, but in the end, none of us would be here today without our families. Let me tell you what some of my family looks like. I have my amazing mom, who always has my back, and I can always count on her to be there for me. She always stands up for me when I need her to, and is constantly encouraging me. My dad always pushes me to be my best. He motivates me to work hard and dream big. My brother Alex is always there to talk or listen to me rant, and has been one of my best friends. My brother Will can always brighten my day and put a smile on my face. My meme, even though no longer here with us, always believed in me and had more faith in me than anyone else. This is not everyone, but we'd be here all night if I kept listing people in my family who I'm grateful for. Thank you guys for everything you've done for me. I owe who I am and where I am today to you. I'm sure each of your families looks a little different. Take some time now to really think about it. Who are the people who have had an impact on your life? It may be the people sitting somewhere in this room, even right next to you, or maybe they're somewhere else. As we're moving into this next chapter of our lives, it is important for us to consider our BG family. Some of us might feel more connected to this place and the people in it than others, but all of us have formed some kind of relationships here. The people sitting around you, the students, the faculty, the staff, they are all a part of your family. Soon, we will each give a rose to our parents to show our gratitude and appreciation for all they have provided for us and all the ways they have aided us in getting to where we are right now. While it might seem a little cliche, the rose serves as a symbol of love or a special bond. However, there is one part of the rose that is often overlooked or forgotten about. A rose bears thorns. Sometimes the loving relationships we have with our families are not perfect. It is not realistic to assume that they would be perfect, and I'm sure everyone out here knows that problems can arise. Maybe there might be disagreements or arguments, or maybe there are other times when we feel alone. Importantly, it is how we approach these problems that strengthen our relationships. A rose's thorns serve as a defense mechanism, a form of protection. Your first perception of a rose's thorns is the danger and pain commonly associated with them, but in reality, the thorns are there to help. They protect the rose, strengthening it and allowing it to grow and flourish. Maybe the analogy isn't perfect, but my point is, your family is the people who will always stand by you, picking you up when you're down, and who care about you more than you will ever know. When you get caught up in the thorns of that relationship, do not give up or feel deterred, but instead, find an opportunity to overcome them and allow them to build you up instead of break you down. Our families have done so much for us, and it has not always been easy, but the reality is that we would not be here without them. As our school theme of the year is Be the Reason, let's take this opportunity to be the reason our families know how much we love them, because they have always been the reason we were able to grow into the people that we are today. At this time, I would like to invite you, the class of 2023, to take your rose and thank you letters and in an act of love, gratitude, and appreciation, gift them to your parents. Thank you to all of our family members who have been indispensable figures of support and constant sources of love. Thank you. Parents, on the way out, you will be given a sign for your lawn. The signs will be located just outside the gym door. We would ask you to take a sign and use it to celebrate the achievements of your senior. Remember that graduation ceremonies will commence at 2 p.m. on Sunday in the Fieldhouse of Bishop Girton. Seniors, you are reminded that check-in time for the senior evening events will begin at 9 p.m. and end at 9:30 p.m. tonight in the junior-senior locker room. The events will run until approximately 12:30 a.m. Remember to get your lawn signs. Good night.